do that, really, yeah, be cautious, or simply avoid it, because it is hard loading on the spine. 这几个系列动作，它其实对椎间盘的压力是很高的，因为它是极度的卷动动作。Yes, you do need a lot of core activations. So if you do have someone has disc herniations or disc issues, like Steffi said, if she said, okay, doctor told me I do have this one, the safe play for me as a coach is I just don't teach her this exercise. Okay, because you think about it, this is a hard core exercise, right? So the purpose for the exercise is to train the core. I have lots of different exercises to train your core. I don't have to do that one to do that. If you don't have any lower back pain or lower back issues, you can try a little bit of this one. And if someone has a low blood pressure, either high blood pressure or low blood pressure, it could also generate some like discomfort as well. Some people may feel like so dizzy after doing this one, or some people may feel the blood rush to the brain. It feel like a little bit of a headache. We do have some clients when they finish when they do the exercise, they feel nothing because they are still on the ground. But the moment when they finish, they get up, they say, "Oh, I have such a huge headache. What's going on?" They get scared, right? So you don't want your clients, give you something like this. So tell them keep breathing. Do 1 or 2, take a break. If you don't feel comfortable, we don't have to do this one. All right. So that's a disclaimer before we do that. Okay, let me just borrow that. So to do that, we have to get the body into this rollover position. So this way. So when we do that, we have to engage the core, especially the lower part of the core, as much as you can, and your iliopsoas. How do you bring the body over? You need a lot of hip flexion, hip flexors. This is one of your questions on your exam. One of the questions is asking you, when you do the rollovers, which of the following muscle is working the most to help you to flex your legs? One of the answers is iliopsoas. So the iliopsoas muscle is one of the most important muscles to help you to get over there. Okay. All right. So the demo in how to prepare: axle roll down, hands on the side. Yeah. So in how to prepare: axle, you're gonna bend your knees and lift your legs up and straight. Inhale. And exhale, you're gonna use your hand to push down on the ground, and you're gonna try to reach your legs up in the air and over. Flex. Now, the reason why I can go that in a very quick and controlled way is because the hip flexor is engaged. The legs has to controlled. You're gonna dorsiflex as much as you can. You're gonna open the legs, roughly shoulder width, and then roll down, nice and controlled. Back to start. Inhale to prepare. Exhale. Overhead. Roll, open to the side, nice and controlled. So this part has to go quite slow, not too fast. Bend and finish. Okay, yeah. I want one student be the teacher, the other one be the student. I'm gonna teach you how to coaching the exercise because it's a little bit dangerous. You need to make sure your clients are safe. Okay? Yeah, you be my person, okay? All right, everybody on the ground. Yeah. Yeah. Get your person lie down. Yes. Hands on the side. Yes. No. One is a teacher, one is a student. Yeah. I need to teach you how to teach this one. Yeah. So guy besides your yeah. Okay. All right, bend your knees. Oh, Eva, she doesn't have a partner. I'll send woman to watch. Okay, yeah. Bend your knees up. Okay, legs straight. Okay. Now in that position, your client has to push in the hands to the ground as hard as she can. She's gonna roll, so you're gonna have your hands on the heels. Yep. You're gonna standing or squatting on the side. Yeah, you're not gonna sit down because sit down you're not gonna help. So nice and slow. She has to do the most work. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, let's go and go over. Good. Now if she can do it, do that. If she cannot, okay, Rachel, you can do this one. So you can put your hands around her lower back or hip area. Yeah, and the other hand is supporting the leg. Haley, 你去那边这样能看到我了，这样转着头你就看不到了。That's okay. Just get her coming back and try again. 稍微等一下啊。One more time. Everybody stay. And one more time. Yeah, you one more time and roll. Okay, so now she couldn't roll over, so your hands has to go to help her. And let's go. Yes, push more. No, you don't hug her. Just put your hands there. Yeah, you know what? Coming back. Everybody coming back. 你去和 Haley 一组，他帮不了他。你过来。Yeah. All right. So I have someone who couldn't do it. All right. So try. Take a look at this. Everybody, just take a look at me first. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, bring the legs up. Okay. I'm gonna get her to try her by herself. Inhale. Exhale, go. Yeah. Oh, it's better. Okay. How come you couldn't do that? Okay. So she can do it, but let's assume she couldn't do. All right. Because you were doing the right motion. there you were trying to push in the other way。它其实它的力发力方向是错的，一开始那边黑力搞了半天没弄起来，它的力一开始是往前面跑出去了，你踢你是过不去的，你得往后走。You try to bring the legs backwards, not forward. Some people think I'm trying to push. The more you push, the more you're gonna point it the other way. You're not gonna bring the legs forward. All right, makes sense? Inhale to prepare. Exhale, let's go and roll. There you go. Okay, so now she's up, but she's not high enough. So you put your hands here, and you put your hands here. You just give her a little bit roll. Yeah, stay there. Good. I'm gonna put my hands here, legs straight. Bend your knee, bend your ankles. Yeah, as much as you can. There you go. Good. Open the legs. All right. After she's opening the legs, I'm gonna go over to this side. Now she's gonna nice and slowly roll down, down, down. You're gonna keep the legs close to the chest. There you go. Good. Nice and slow control. Back in the middle. Okay. One more time.